Hi everyone, welcome. Tonight is Monday, November 11th, and I cannot believe it's November 11th. I was looking at the calendar tonight right before I came on, well, about 10 minutes before we started class, and I was like, how are we already almost in the middle of September? Like, how did this happen so fast? Is it only me? Are you guys feeling the same way? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling the same way. I mean, wow. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like it's never felt this fast before. Um, at the same time, I feel like things are kind of moving slowly, but the date is moving really fast. And the slow part probably has to do with seventh planets being in retrograde at this time. And we also, this week is pretty a potent week. We have the new moon on Wednesday, and then we have Mercury going direct. And to be honest, I feel like maybe because we've had so many planets in retrograde that I kind of can't believe Mercury retrograde's over. I feel like it just started, which is an interesting feeling because usually I'm like, it usually feels like a very long time. So, um, just really interesting to me. And so, this new moon in Virgo is kind of bringing us to the awareness of, because if you think about Virgo, it's detail oriented. It's definitely about service and humility and, serving the greater good. And so, this new moon is really kind of bringing us into, especially with all the planets being in retrograde, into like just really like pinpointing. I feel like in the last couple of weeks or maybe the last 2 months, when we started Venus retrograde, right? But now Venus is direct. Like, what came up for you, and what did you feel that you found in your life is not working anymore? Like, just maybe the way that you're running your business, or maybe the communication in a relationship, or the relationship in general, where however that might be, whether it's family or personal, or maybe even, and when I say by personal, I meant actually with another significant one, but actually personal would be more in relationship to yourself, right? So maybe it's just the relationship with yourself. You're like, wow, like I've been operating this way for so long, and it really doesn't serve me. It's not really working for me anymore. Or maybe I'm realizing it never really worked, in a sense of maybe moving forward or having more self love and understanding. The things that I want to do in life, it hasn't really supported those dreams and those desires. So, how can I shift? So, this new moon is like really bringing in that realization. And then also the realization of things that have been working, right? So, if what do they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, if it hasn't been broken, right? If it's working for you, then it's like kind of honoring that system that you've created and to continue to operate in that flow. Okay. And then Mercury goes direct. Usually we have that day of it being stationary, and then it'll take just a couple of days or maybe even a week for it to begin to really move forward. And let's just see what happens. Let's see if we feel a difference. Maybe it won't feel that different. I feel like maybe because all the planets have been in retrograde that I haven't really felt Mercury as much. I don't know. I did have a couple of funky things happen with my car, but nothing too crazy. So, anyways, okay, so I've been shuffling these cards and I wanted to pull one since we are in a new moon week, and I won't see you guys specifically on Wednesday. So, today is our new moon class. And the card for today for all of us, whenever you're watching this, whether it's this week, is the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I definitely do, since we can probably all relate to this, because if you think about the gift that anything retrograde really presents to us and gives us, is to really dive deep, right? To like really contemplate, like this is working for me, this isn't working for me anymore. How can I shift? How can I make a change? I mean, you may not have the answers, right? But just even being in that space of observation of like, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for that new beginning. So let me sit in this space and let go of what's not working anymore, and then be open to allow the creative universe to work for me, and to trust the process that I'm in, of this shifting and changing. So this card gives us the message that there's a mysterious force that governs all life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom, the tides and the seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath. It will be there well beyond your last. It's part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were born, or when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we were separate, or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated, and as if we need to figure out the things out for ourselves to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if the flower knows exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? And that's so beautiful. It really goes with kind of what we're talking about right now, right? So this is the new moon of surrendering to the flow, contemplating the things that are working for you, the things that haven't, and gently allowing them to go, and then seeing what comes. Okay, so tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do a very subtle exercise, and then we're going to do a deep meditation for intuition. Okay, so tonight's going to be a little bit of movement, but kind of subtle. It'll be a little challenging, but in a subtle way. Okay, rub your hands together. And will set us up nice for this week ahead of us. Go press your palms firmly together and inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale again. Go high and wide through your auric field, pressing in, out, and around you, reaching the ethers, the heavens, where the angels reside. And powerfully exhale, bring the breath down and through the body, grounding into Mother Earth. Good. Do it again. Inhale through your nose deeply. Expand out. Take a moment. Squeeze and hold, remaining still and quiet within. And exhale powerfully. Releasing anything that is hindering us from that silence within. And now we'll begin to, or we won't begin, we will. Inhale to tune in. Guru Dev Namo. now inhale deeply. Suspending the breath, calling on your support team, the angels, your ancestors, your guides, your gurus, the ones that guide you from the other side, and the most importantly, your highest truth, deepest self. Powerfully exhale. Bring your hands to your knees, chin to your chest, and we'll begin with the neck roll. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Every time that I think about when we inhale and reaching to the heavens, and my mind and my body, I hear Singkar singing. It's such a beautiful connection and sound. And if you don't know who Singkar is, I'll play her tonight. Good, and go ahead and switch directions if you haven't already. Keep pulling a straight spine, lifting subtly through your heart. Good, and switch one more time. And now coming all the way to center, inhale deeply. And hold. And exhale. Taking your hands to your shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Good, 15 seconds, keep going. Good, come to the center, inhale. And holding here. And powerfully exhale. Bring your hands down to the earth. Inhale again. Powerfully exhale. Good. Bring your hands to your shins now and begin a spinal flex. And if you know the words and you want to sing, sing. Good, and come all the way to the center, inhale. Exhale, move your hands out into your knees. And inhale. And exhale, go right into a Sufi grind. Either direction is fine. powerfully exhale. Now from here, we're going to come right into baby pose. So let's bring our forehead to the earth, palms back behind us. Just feel the healing effects of this posture with your third eye, your forehead on the earth, your abdomen, your stomach lying on your thighs, part of your thighs. And now say your prayer, just go at it with ease and grace. Been hard in your life, offering it to God, to the universe, to recycle it for you to be able to see the gifts within the challenge that you feel. Good. Now inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze your body, and powerfully exhale, release it. And then come up to all fours. We're going to go right into a cat-cow. So, let's begin. Flexing. Letting your heart come forward. Offering your heart space. Back into a downward facing dog. Begin to walk it out. And now slowly walk your hands in towards your feet in towards your hands, and let your body hang. Slowly squatting, and then you're going to come lying down. Okay, so we're going to go right into our kriya. Okay, so come lying down. We'll rest here for 60 seconds. So palms facing up. Breathe deeply, let your lower back melt into the earth. Sometimes this is all we need, is permission to have a shavasana, right? Sometimes we don't give ourselves permission to relax. So sometimes we just need to go to class and have someone else tell us to relax, right? continue to lay on your back. You're going to raise your left leg to 60 degrees and you're going to begin to shake it. So shake, shake, shake. And keep shaking. If you need extra support, you can bring your hands underneath your bottom, which helps. And try to keep the leg as straight as possible. In just a moment, we're going to change legs. So take a big breath in. Exhale. And now we are going to switch sides. So now raise your right leg. Bring your hands underneath your bottom if you want extra support. And begin to shake. Deeply hold. And exhale, release that one down. Now take a big breath in, big breath out, and now both legs up and shake. 60 seconds. Shake, shake, shake. arms are straight and begin to flip-flop your hands. So it kind of feels silly. Make sure your arms are straight. And the hands are the only thing that move. And of course, the rest of your body will kind of shake with the movement. And now make sure your eyes are closed. So if they're not closed, close them. And now concentrate on your pineal gland. The center of your head. Think that you're shaking out any questioning, any confusion, any pattern that no longer serves you, thought processes, tendencies. Shake it out. Almost there. Keep going. Good, last 45 seconds. You can do it. Breathe. Good, 20 seconds. Good, inhale. Hold the breath and shake. And exhale. Touching the earth, inhale again. Squeeze and hold. Exhale. And now we're going to go right into a deep meditation. We're going to do two meditations, but this one is to finish the kriya. So just bring your hands in Buddha Mudra, thumbs touching, and your lap comfortably. And just close your eyes and go deep within. Let the breath be long and deep. Soften your face. just allow everything to come up, allow everything to play out in your mind. Anything that's felt hard or confronting, allow yourself to have it come up so you can move through it and move out of it, okay? Be courageous. Meet yourself where you are. And as you meditate, observe the sensations in your body that you're having, if any. wherever you are. Inhale and squeeze and hold, tense your body. Keep sniffing more through your nose if you need it. We're going to hold the breath as long as possible. And to really powerfully exhale. Do it again, inhale. Squeeze and pull up. Exhale. Go right into the second exercise. Bring your hand into Gyan Mudra. This is actually a different meditation. And we're calling in the Jupiter energy, seeing that Jupiter is retrograde right now. Jupiter is looked at as the guru. So pulling that expansive energy in, even when it's in retrograde, okay, to work for us. So the index finger of the right hand is pointing straight up. You're going to close your eyes and begin to breathe long and deep. So continue this trend tonight. We're trending long, deep breathing, okay? So long, deep breathing. So we're really calling in a very subtle, subtle breath and sensation, increasing our sensitivity, okay? Long and deep. Bringing in the wealth and the knowledge of Jupiter, even when Jupiter's in retrograde, calling it in. That right finger straight. Your right index finger, Jupiter finger, is acting as an antenna. So pulling in that energy into you. And now keeping that Jupiter finger really tight and straight, begin breath of fire. Good. Now inhale deeply. Squeeze and tighten the Jupiter finger. Powerfully exhale. Good. Do it again. Inhale. Squeeze and press. Make it tight, tight. Exhale. And last time, inhale. Squeeze and press. Exhale. And slowly releasing your hands down. And meditating here. And now inhale deeply. And exhale last time. And just taking a moment. And residing within yourself, within this vessel of a body. And take some time this week to journal maybe tonight or at some point about what are you letting go of? What have you learned? What are you keeping? What's working? And then how is this all contributing back to the healing and the evolution of Earth, of humanity? How is your experience? How are you contributing? Okay, rub your hands together and press them together at your heart. And we'll close tonight with chanting Sat Nam, Aho, and Amen. And inhale deeply. Thank you so much for joining tonight. If you haven't seen on our website now, or my website, that I'm doing mentorships now for 10 weeks. So there's 4 separate pillars that we're working through, and they are devotion, balance, sacred sensuality, and grace. And they're actually all tied together in us as women. So it's called the Embodied Woman. And so we'll navigate through one of those pillars within the 10 weeks. So, of your choice, I always suggest to start with devotion because that's usually the base of our self love and self understanding and self appreciation before we can really move on and flow through any of the other things, right? Because it all starts within. So, check that out. And thanks so much. And I'll go ahead and stop the recording.